PKT Logistics Sendirian Berhad is investing 70 million more in its Phase 2 expansion plan to build a state-of-the-art warehouse in line with its strategy to tap the fast-moving consumer goods FMCG market. The main warehouse is called The Ship, located in Shah Alam, completed with operations office and modern office facilities. We're now at the boardroom of PKT Logistics. From here, we can have a glimpse of what happens in the warehouse. Let's have a look.
What we do in PKT is that we are a Malaysian-based company, and there is a lot of Malaysian talents that is working for multinational companies. So what we do is we bring them into the company, and from there we take on the best practices and we try to mold our own culture so that it really truly becomes one logistics.
Installed with a state-of-the-art warehouse management system, or WMS, the ship also comes with material handling equipment (MHE) for ready-to-handle FMCG volume.
Well, for fast-moving consumer products, fast-moving consumer goods, it is something that everybody has to use day in, day out. So whether it's a good economy or slightly not so rosy economy, the demand is still there. It's just that to what level. So to a point, it is rather stable throughout the economic times.
The 150,000 square feet ambient warehouse has a racking space of 10,000 pallet positions and 34 dock travel loading bays. Besides, PKT's third-generation warehouse, the Lighthouse, also known as ASEAN Parts Center, which is expected to be complete by May 2012, is notably the tallest in Malaysia.
What is going to be different is that number one, it completes the landscape where we have the ship, the waves, and now the lighthouse. So you know the whole picture it completes. But what's more important is that with the lighthouse, we are going to put in certain degree of automation, right? So where we are going to get into a higher value industry, or rather higher value products that we can make use of automation.
Having secured a contract from an FMCG multinational corporation, or MNC, to rent the entire warehouse plus a double-story office facility, the MNC will make Malaysia its ASEAN manufacturing hub. It has a controlled temperature environment, electronic and electrical logistics capability with Technology Asset Protection Association or TAPA certification. Installed with Picomat, it also has the latest in storage and picking for small and medium-sized parts. With the considerably bright outlook on the logistics industry, PKT Logistics constantly congregates meetings with government authorities to exchange ideas on the Malaysian economy and logistics industry.
This project was initiated back in 2007, when at that time we were doing almost 100% automotive, and we were looking into it and how do we continue to have exponential growth. One of the ways is to continue to do better in what we are doing, that we are already doing pretty well and kind of growing naturally. So by getting into a non-automotive sector, it helps us to really diversify. So it's really a management decision. What we are trying to do is that PKT has been growing very significantly into in the automotive industry, in the automotive sector. So what we want is to diversify away and to have 40% of our revenue to be generated from fast-moving consumer goods while maintaining the 60% in automotive logistics, so that we are not dependent solely on automotive industry. We're also depending on something that through good times and bad times consumers will have to consume. So that helps generate steady revenue stream to the company. So with all this growing, what we will do is just like our automotive industry, we replicate what happens in Malaysia. We bring the success to ASEAN countries. Likewise, for FMCG, we want to do the same and grow towards become a ASEAN regional player.
PKT Logistics stresses on having a fun working culture by allowing the usage of Facebook and Twitter even during office hours. Breakfast for Saturdays and Mondays are provided as well as Apple snacks on a daily basis. A fully equipped gym with professional trainers and sufficient shower facilities are offered at the head office. All this in place, PKT Logistics has been given the thumbs up at the Frost & Sullivan's Malaysian Excellence Award in 2011. The company was pronounced the Emerging Logistics Service Provider of the Year based on its flawless performance in investment, market expansion, financial performance, future expansion and strategy.
In 4 years' time, what we envision is that we would be a significant player in local fast-moving consumer goods industry, and with that we also want to be able to showcase to the industry that Malaysian logistics service provider can be of a multinational standard, that we want to bring this regionally.
It is also planning an initial public offering or IPO next year to continue its drive to be the leading regional and global player in the total logistics multimodal transport solutions industry. This is where all the hype of activities take place at the ship in Shah Alam, where all these products will be delivered to 100 destinations all over Malaysia. I'm Deepa Palni signing off SWOT Diaries. We'll join Anne and Dato Michael Tio at the studio.